everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to the Slowest WAAAGH, where we are playing Tzeentch. It's turn 36! Got some stuff going on. We've completed Construction 4. We are headed up Construction further, but we are going to make a very quick pit stop for a reason. Did a bunch of site searching. Apsu Augury finds a Devil Furnace. This is actually kind of neat. Pop over here real quick. So this is in Caverns of Gold. So it's a fire gem per turn, but it's also 1 to 5 fiery imps summoned per turn if you have a fire mage here, which is kind of neat. And I really like sites that do more things, more than just a painted cave, right? I love sites that let you park a mage there and summon something, even if it's not useful. Like let me park a nature mage and summon some shitty spiders for the rest of the game and never use them. I still love that site, right? Love things like this. I wish right now it feels like maybe 20 to 30% of sites do something extra. I have no idea what the actual numbers are. If you do, let me know, because I'm relatively curious. But it feels like the percentage is relatively low of sites doing extra shit. I wish it was all sites did something extra, whether it was like boosting a ritual range, or letting you summon something, or giving you access to a recruitable, or something, right? It's just so much more interesting and more thematic. So we're definitely right. Like, not everyone can take good advantage of this. Not everyone has fire mages. I got fire mages at the wazoo, so we're definitely gonna send someone down here to just summon fiery imps, and we'll see if we actually utilize them at any point in the game. But there is that. So we did that. Gnome lore, Auspex. Dire Portent goes up. So, interestingly, we were just talking about, what is this called? Stellar Focus, right? So we were just talking about Stellar Focus, and, Itza puts it up. So that's interesting, and a little annoying, because it's drain 1 for the whole map. We're magic 3, I believe. So that does actually hurt, right? So, we'll take a look at that here in a second. Dark Knowledge, nothing. Arcane Probing finds that painted cave. Full of blood at the end of the rainbow. Haruspex, and that's it. We did some more blunt hunting. We got 2 blue and 2 pink this turn. Need 31 more secrets. Got a bunch of events. +2 Dominion in Namor, +20 defense in Force of the Lost. So that's nice, because that does help us with the whole unrest reduction. So that's cool. +2 nature gems in Balcoria, and in Cormark, we right next to the Citadel. It's like an Adept of Pyrphlegeton just went over there and was like, "Hey, I'm starting a lab here, buddies." So that's kind of funny. So over here in Cormark, so we have the Citadel of Pyrphlegeton here. It's like one of these guys just was like, this place sucks. I'm gonna go right here. So we got an Adept of Pyrphlegeton, 2 Pyromancers, and a free lab, right? And this is a great placement because we're already putting up a fortification here. That's nice. Happy about that. Cool. Good shit. Religious misconceptions in Brightwood still. We are trying to patrol that out. And we caught a scout and a rune bearer and the religious misconceptions. So here's a bunch of dead men walking. Oh, you guys are about to get brutalized. How do you like fighting for your faith now, motherfuckers? Fucking heretics. Alright. Sorry. Okay, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We got that taken care of. What are we doing this turn? This is a pretty simple turn. We're not doing a lot of crazy things. You know, we're consolidating after the win over Middenheim, trying to hone our focus. But we got a few things going on. We're spending a lot on commanders this turn. We are continuing the full send into Sorcerer Lords, which is taking up a lot of our money, right? 680 gold on these fuckers. Our scales are mostly spread, or our dominion is mostly spread throughout our territory, but our scales are not fully spread throughout our territory. So that's still going to take a little bit of time, but we'll get there. We're making our way, so not super worried about that. With our most recent Sorcerer Lord, we got a Blood Boy, so that's cool. We can do a couple things there. We are throwing up a temple in Anvast, so that's part of the money spent this turn. We're getting more units for patrolling, but also just for some defense situations. And we are setting up a new blood hunting province over here in Omfolia. What else do we got going on? We are contacting our first Daemon Prince. So, first Daemon Prince coming up. Immediately we are doing a Ring of Water Breathing because we're gonna send him into the Divine Ocean to fuck around in there. We've got a couple of other minor pieces of gear, right, that we might utilize to throw on him. We got a Black Steel Full Plate, which, you know, probably we'll throw on there, maybe. We're also making a dragon helmet. I started making this before double checking, and they can't wear it, right? They can only wear crowns and laurels, right? That type of shit. So that being said, it's still a dragon helmet. Dragon helmet's still useful. We'll use it for something else, and it's not like it was, oh my god, those were the last 5 fire gems we had, and it'll take us a long time to... No, it's whatever. Okay, cool. We'll use it later. So that's going on. Pretty excited about that. In response to that, while I was noodling around, I was like, hold up, what can we actually do with the guy? And I realized, oh, damn, we can't actually do that much. But fortunately, we can fix that very, very easily. So we are pausing our construction push real quick and jumping into Alteration 3. Very specifically for Body Ethereal, although we can also probably do Displaced Body as well. So these guys are... These guys are Fire 2, Astral 3, Glamour 2. So jumping in there with, you know, Body Ethereal, probably Displaced Body, and then maybe like Astral Shield, I think is probably going to be pretty easy and unlikely for him to have too much trouble with Turtle Tribe Tritons, right? So, especially since they have built-in 10 poison resistance, built-in 13 protection, right? So, or 13 invulnerability. He's got fear. Probably will throw that Black Steel Full Plate on him. And I think it'll all be fine from there. Worst case scenario, it goes horrendously awry, and we get him back in 6 months. So that's the goal. Is as soon as he comes out, we're just gonna toss him at Divine Ocean. Take that. That's another 144 income. Another place for us to chillax. Maybe even, right, like he's sacred. Maybe we just keep him there, drop a temple, you know, see how that goes. Yeah. So that is pretty much it. Blood hunting still not going very good. Gonna take us a while. Will we hit construction next turn? No, we will not. We will not hit construction 5 next turn, but we'll hit the turn after that. And that'll get us Sanguine Dowsing Rods. We don't have much of a bank right now, but we're sending 4 Blood Slaves back, so that'll put us at 7. So we should be able to start making sanguine dowsing rods relatively smoothly. Get them out to Forest of the Lost. You know, we're putting up a place in Ompholia. We're looking at maybe putting a place in a blood hunting situation in Ophaleth as well. Just because of its placement and its size. Unfortunately, we don't really have a lot of like blood guys over there at the moment. Recruitment wise, we're mostly doing cultists this turn. We do have an acolyte coming out. Cermiak is kind of like our, I don't know, I guess our trying to make sure I am always recruiting mages to research in Cermiak. But no particular. That's I think that's it. Pretty chill turn. Not a lot going on. From the wider world, also not a lot going on that I am aware of. There were overtures of war again in the Nehekaran lands, but I don't know if those have come to fruition. It honestly kind of feels like things are a little chill at the moment. The elves, as far as I'm aware, haven't really been doing anything aggressive. The dwarves, since kicking Bretonnia off of Bone Nose and taking Bone Nose, the dwarves are also in chill mode, I think, like us. I don't think Bretonnia has aggressed on anyone again yet. I don't think Khorne has aggressed on anyone yet, though I keep hearing that Khorne is making moves, and then people are just like, nah, bruh. so I don't know what's going on over there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Stellar Focus, right? We were gonna take a look at Stellar Focus real quick. Yeah, this is annoying, right? So we're gonna lose one research basically everywhere. That's really annoying. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm not happy about that. I actually, so I'm gonna say this. I like a lot of the things that got added in Dominion 6. I am very happy with where Dominion 6 went. I think though that I think I don't like a lot of the global changes in Dominion 6 compared to Dominions 5, because a lot of them are, you know, like Stellar Focus used to feel innocuous. Now it does not, right? It feels like a lot of things come with these downsides that are a little punishing, and they don't always have to be punishing or even downsides depending on whether or not you're built around them or not. But I get that makes it more interesting. Like it's less just binary good or bad, right? But there's a lot of things now that can kind of like be a little fucky wucky, right? Like what was one of the ones that I really liked? Was it Enchanted Forests? That one's fine. Well of Misery, I think, is actually interesting. So like I'm not all meh on the way Global's changed, but there are definitely a couple of them that make me sad in the way they work. I think maybe Galegate is the one that I was thinking about, because like I really want to put it up. Is it not the same in? I know it's not the same. Dominions 5. Dom 5. Yeah, in Dominions 5, most of the gem gens specifically are just straight good, right? Like if you can get them up, you're just benefiting from it. I really like the air elemental size increase. That's cool. But this sucks. Like the random hurricanes sucks. Now obviously it's very dependent on how you're playing and things like that. But I've played in games, mostly single player, but in multiplayer games where Galegate goes up, or where I put Galegate up, and I just trash my own provinces, and it's like, God damn it! Damn it! And like, so this is not me bitching about it, right? Like, I would rather they do more interesting things, but I am a little sad that so many of them feel like they can have a negative bent to them, which feels a little icky putting them up sometimes. You know, just something to just a thing to think about. Like, I really like the air elemental size. That is not an icky. That I think is really cool. And I feel like you could alter this to where it's, you know, maybe fewer hurricanes, because you can get a shit ton of hurricanes in a game. I think I had like 22 hurricanes fire off in one turn. But maybe like fewer hurricanes, but they're like always directed at not your dominion, you know, that type of scenario. So, and I wouldn't even say not enemy province or not your provinces, but specifically not your dominion. That way there is kind of like a little bit of like loosey-goosiness to it, because maybe you have a lot more provinces than you have dominion currently, or maybe you have a lot more dominion than you have provinces, right? So like there's just things. There's just things. This hasn't really changed. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted. That's it. I was noodling around with things. Stellar Focus is up. That's annoying, but is what it is. We will happily take our Eternal Pyre and continue on our wonderful life, because I don't think I'm gonna do anything about Itza, right? So, yikes. So anyways, yeah, that's the end of the turn. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.